had problems with her hip. We didn't like the doctor, so I called my uncle, and he made some phone calls and hooked it up.
And all of a sudden, you're seeing Dr. James Andrews.
Yes, the
True
guy
story.
it's the guy that did Jeff Bagwell.
Literally did Jeff
Ew.
put
In
him on
the
a
bag?
regimen of steroids.
In the butt.
Did him in the bag.
Well,
Dirty pop. Pew, 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 pew.
Drunken pop, we're diving deep. The memories we swore to keep. Unfiltered tales that'll make you leap. Into your past we boldly leap. Tennessee speaks of games and dreams. Old cartoons and backyard schemes. Nostalgia hit like a mighty wave. In this show, we misbehave. Double days with pockets full. Bringing tales that always pull. Step heads, cackles with a glance. Unleashing legends from our trance.
hello
Legends in our pants.
in our
Come
pants.
on, man.
Legends in
Welcome
our own mind. That's for sure.
to In Our Own Pants. Welcome to Drunken Pop, the show where we do exactly what the title infers. We're going to drink and talk about pop culture yesteryear. My name is TJ Stevens.
Step hens.
Joining me,
Step
as
in.
always, Dollar Bill Dave.
Hi.
You don't have to start right now. Like, you can wait a second. And then Timmy C's here, my fellow drunken historians.
Who?
Please remember to subscribe to our YouTube, Drunken Pop 1. Like and comment on our shows. We'll be having some interactive experiences here in Yon. Matter of fact, episode 2 we did last week was live, reading your comments on the air. That was
I
fun.
think we should go live next week, too.
I think you're right.
I like live. Going live, we should go live damn near every week.
It's fun. Yeah, I
Yeah.
like that.
It's mo fun.
It is
I like
more fun.
being dead every week.
Like this
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Also, remember to follow us on X at drunken_pop. On Instagram at drunkenpop1. Speaking of Instagram, I don't know if you guys saw this. I put a video up on Instagram during the Super Bowl. I kind of went viral. It has 6,000 plays.
That's not viral. That's
Oh, it's
like,
not.
That's like strep throat at best.
Oh, okay. Well, it's good for me. You never know when we're going to do the show live again.
The dick is good for you? Is that what you?
It's a great lozenge.
What?
We would also be remiss if we didn't tell you to also follow our Patreon network on X.
Dick's just not something you try.
He said it's a great lozenge.
You can try ice cream.
You can't try dick, though.
There's a dick in the chili. Follow our Patreon
I'm going to
network.
put it in my mouth, see what it tastes like.
Follow our Patreon network on X at Ram Sportsnet for all things professional wrestling, sports gambling, things of the like. And we're gonna watch old commercials once in a while too. Speaking of that, Timmy, A, what is that called? And B, what is all available? And for how much does this all cost?
Well, one doll hair. One doll hair. And you can give us just the tip if you'd like.
Who the fuck decided it should be $1?
I think his name is Pondwater Dave.
It's worth way more than $1.
It
This
is
guy.
definitely worth way more than $1
This
because
guy.
you're gonna get that the whole commercial thing. Stop it. The youngest one in curls. Do-do-do-do-do. Here's the story of TJ trying dick.
I would bang Marsha Brady.
I coded
No,
it
the
like
Marsha Brady from the movie.
Marcia.
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 I coated the dick first in that like shell chocolate stuff they put on
Yeah.
ice cream. Made it a fun treat.
You're like the
Hard.
Plaster Caster sisters, except with chocolate.
Yeah.
All right, you'll get wrestling with commercials.
You gotta
Football.
lick it till the chocolate melts.
Somewhere Efren's saying,
Talking Wrestling with Pondwater Dave, our brother sister show. Actually, it's not. It's Talking Wrestling with Pondwater Dave and Amy.
And Miss Amy.
And Amy.
I don't know
This
who
week
she
they
is.
have referee
that chick?
Brandon Toll on.
They do.
Our good buddy Brandon.
Good
Dole.
buddy of mine. Love him.
One of
For-
our
fellow
OGs,
Cincinnati Bengals fan.
one of our OGs from the St. Louis Sweet Life. He was there.
Yes, he was.
And you will get a ton of bonus content, including Era's The New Generation World Class Flashback, Power of the Pen, Hard Times and Beyond, the CWA Retrospective, Ringside Replay, Wrestling from the Rose City, and so much more.
It's a lot.
It's a lot for a doll hair.
One doll here. Anything else we need to talk about before we dive in this week?
How about that Daytona 500
Oh, we're going straight into keeping it real. Okay, I like
That
it.
that ended today.
yesterday?
What day is it?
ended,
Monday?
it
Did you
ended
not
last
see
night.
the car flip?
No, I did, but I thought they finished up today.
No,
No,
they
it was
ended
last
last
night.
night. That guy won it back to back. I don't know who he is.
He drives Jeff Gordon's old car.
Yeah,
I
it's,
don't give a shit. Speaking
Wil-
of trying dick,
William Byron.
Saxton.
Sure. So before we head into the month and the year we're going to cover, let's head into keeping it real. We're here. So apparently, Dave, what's up with the Daytona 500? Just all the wreckage.
You know, a lot of people complain about restrictor plate racing in NASCAR.
I don't.
For a long time.
I love it.
I do too.
Love it. I'll tell you what I can't stand in NASCAR. 1.5 mile tracks where there's first place and then 14 seconds later is second place and then 9 seconds after that's third place and only
Be a better
11
driver.
only 11 cars are on the lead lap. Ain't nobody got time for that shit. How about NASCAR? Why do you take all the strategy out of pit stops? Why don't you get rid of that stupid fucking stage crap and you just have stage ends, everybody pit. No, let's make these some bitches pit under green. And then you only have one lug nut now, right in the middle.
Yep.
Having the strategy. There's no more strategy into it.
They only have one lug nut on their tires.
Yeah, IndyCar does the same thing. It's
right in the middle.
the whole hub comes out.
That's awesome. That's a whole new level.
Timmy's
of
like,
racing.
I didn't watch NASCAR, but now that I know they only got
Now
one
that I
lug
know they're
nut,
driving around with only one lug nut.
count me in.
I don't know. I wouldn't drive that fast with one lug nut. No chance.
You wouldn't drive that fast anyway. You'd be like
Well-
the old commercial with T.I. driving Dale Jr.'s car where he's laid back going like 20. And
Correct.
everybody flying around you. That'd be Timmy.
So
These son of bitches are speeding.
Listening to Natalie Imbruglia.
nice. So
I'm
allegedly-
like a bird on a fly away.
allegedly,
That's
there's-
not Natalie Imbruglia, you
It's not.
dumb shit.
Who's
there's
that?
been discussions
I don't know where my home
Nelly
is.
Furtado. That's
Oh,
the
yeah.
other.
about
Ah.
implementing restrictor plates on the intermediate courses like California and Texas and Las Vegas, where they
Well,
can just
now
run away
Atlanta's like a restrictor plate race, and that's the best race there is.
Yeah. Atlanta, they just made Atlanta restrictor plate like 3
Yeah.
years ago.
Yeah, and last year they had 3 wide photo finish.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a restrictor plate on my Honda HR-V just to try and get a little better gas mileage.
It's pronounced Herv.
And that's also not how restrictor plates work.
Okay.
It doesn't affect your gas mileage.
I'm gonna put one on my bicycle so I don't go too fast around the neighborhood.
That's a good idea. Golf cart. Just a Busch Light case up in the front.
Restrictor plate golf cart racing.
I'm gonna tape beer shit all over my golf carts for my sponsors.
I thought it already was. What are you talking about?
Blue. See, this is a Bud Light NASCAR fucking golf cart.
All right.
In-
So,
In
hold on.
Dale, we trust.
So
Praise
speaking-
Dale, raise hell. Yeah.
Speaking of beer shit,
You had the beer shits.
no, I was
PBR will do that to you, man.
Yeah,
The next
absolutely.
day, clean you right out.
I was
Bush apple.
leaving. I was leaving the gym today and had to stop at the gas station and get supplies for tonight. Beer,
What'd you buy?
Condoms.
Mick Ultra, but I'm
still
standing
drinking Dos Equis.
standing in the line at the gas station. Mind you, it's rained here. It rained like 8 inches on Saturday.
We got so much rain, dude.
Ton of fucking rain.
My fucking neighborhood was flooding. The
It
road.
snowed
So
up
like
here.
when you leave my house, you know that long road I live on, and you turn left to leave the neighborhood.
Mhm.
If you look right, it was all water. That whole part of the neighborhood was water. This
Well,
past
that's a
week.
pond, Dave. That's a
The
pond.
pond came up
Ah.
over the road.
Pond became lake. That's what he's trying
Uh,
to say.
Road became Agua.
So anyway, it's wet around here. I go into the gas station, not one, but two people, not together, wearing fucking pajamas. It's 5 p.m. And they're wearing fucking slippers, and not like slippers that have like shoe bottoms on them, but they're just slippers.
House slippers.
Like they're wearing
With-
fucking pound puppies on their feet.
Like bunnies?
Yeah, pound puppies.
We call those Indiana tuxedos. That's what we call them up here.
When in
I
public,
thought that was when you shit on somebody.
who the fuck wears pajamas in public?
Everyone.
That's
Not me.
stupid.
Poor
I
people.
don't
Listen, respectable people don't.
dress
I
like a
should-
goddamn human being.
And cut your sleeves off your short,
Yep.
and then
So your
That's fine. I got done at the gym.
fat ass side titty can hang out in the gas station.
That's rude. But Jesus Christ, you're wearing fucking slippers. Put some fucking shoes on.
Speaking of gas station etiquette, do you know what pisses me off more than anything else at the gas
All right, well,
station?
first off, gas station etiquette's kind of like an oxymoron.
people that write checks. That's what pisses me off.
Who does that?
They're 94. I feel bad for them, really. But so
Nobody
this is
takes checks.
for some reason this happens like 3 times a year. It just happened to me like 3 weeks ago. I'm at the gas station. There's a lovely new Family Express open right on my way to work. It's wonderful.
Is that's the real name for a gas station?
Family Express? It's one of the nicer chains up here. So you shut your whore mouth. And this one's
Whore.
clean. People actually care that work there. But anyway, so
It's no Bucky's.
you're right. It's better. So I'm standing by. I'm standing behind this guy in line, and this motherfucker.
Did you say, hey, you want to try some dick?
Yeah, you want to? I got it coated in butterscotch hard shell. So this motherfucker goes
Better than Viagra.
This guy goes twosies on the scratch offs, all the way down the line. And I'm like,
What? He bought 2 of every scratch off?
there's like 6. And
He must be rich.
I'm standing behind him. I'm like, motherfucker, I gotta go to work, and it is 6 o'clock in the morning. What are you doing? So
Trying to get paid, so I don't have to go to work today.
then this douchebag scratches them off
$20 winner. Skip it.
while he's standing there, wins one, scans it, and goes, "Can I get 4 more?" And I said, "You're gonna scratch those somewhere else before I jam your fucking head into the counter." Like, there was one time I was at a Speedway and somebody did that, and then they did it 3 times, and they're like, "Oh, by the way, see this $20 winner? Put it on pump 5." The fuck? You were doing that to get gas? What are we doing with our lives?
TJ, you're nicer than me.
I mean,
I would have hit him with a bag of ice.
he was old. I'm not.
I don't give a shit.
Dave's just flattening senior citizens together. Like bad
driving,
Santa.
driving off in his restrictor plate golf cart.
He's like that guy just hauls off and smacks him into the twisted iced tea can.
You guys have seen me in action.
Yes, I have.
If some bitch in front of me buys scratch off tickets and starts scratching them, I'm gonna hip check the shit out of them out of my way. Because it doesn't matter if I'm in a rush or not. I'm always in a rush. Get out of my fucking
I'm
way.
always in a rush.
That's true.
Doesn't matter if I'm in a rush. I'm always in a rush.
That's the most accurate thing Dave's ever said. I don't care if I'm in a rush, but I am.
So
So
get out of the way. Take your shit to the back of the line and go scratch your poor people fucking sniffers over there and get out of the way.
sorry, no one's ever won on Grandpa's pajama pant ticket, but
Goddamn pajama pants.
I've got a life to live here. Can we hurry this? So here's my keeping it real. You guys know this. No one else knows this. If you're watching this, which why wouldn't you be? It's on YouTube. You
It's awesome.
You're going to notice I'm going to be very fidgety tonight. So Sunday,
Meth.
Sunday, February 11th, I started my journey into meth, and
Your neck could feel better if you did.
absolutely, I'm like, what's the matter? How just dangle out of socket? So I've been going back to the gym. I did incline bench presses for the first time since I was in the Air Force. So that's 18 years plus, and
86-pound weights.
I enjoyed it. It was actually 95, so quit being a dick. And I actually enjoyed it so much that I pinched a nerve in my neck.
I enjoyed it so much.
Yeah. And like when I corrected, I actually thought I strained my left bicep. I didn't, luckily. But and like
No,
a
so I
dumbass,
think a strained bicep would be better.
I still did my pec flies before I left. So now it feels like my neck's the back of my neck is on fire. My right shoulder feels like it's dislocated just all the time. And I'm losing feeling in my thumb and this part of my left hand or right hand here. So I did this on February 11th. I'm sorry, February 9th.
Today is the 17th. By the way.
Today's recording is the 17th. On the 11th, I go to the ER and they give me, because I just could not function. And they give me my pain meds. I was at the ER for 2 hours. Shortest I've ever been there. I'm gonna start every time I get hurt minor. I'm just gonna like, hey, can you guys give me some pills and I'll be out here. So
I don't think they do that.
well, they just did it, and then so now it's the 17th. So I made my appointment the 10th because I didn't realize it was happening the day of.
Get some penicillin in my dick. Neck hurts.
Well, first I need to get this ice cream shell off. Or is that candle wax? So what the fuck were we talking about? Oh, so when I made my appointment, then the soonest they can get me in is the 21st, which would be 12 days since I did it. Now, I don't know what is going on with our healthcare system, but 12 fucking days? Like, I can understand if like, oh, my neck's a little sore. I'm going numb. I can't use this arm at all. And they're like, 2 weeks. We'll get there.
And his sex life has gone to hell.
Yeah, I can't with myself anymore.
Now he's at the damn gas station trying to peddle his candy dick.
To the scratch off sucker in front of him.
Yeah.
Scratch off guy. I got something you can scratch.
Yeah, scratch
his
these
shell
nuts.
Yeah. Peel the shell off. It's like a butterfly. This has been a good show. Are you guys ready for the next part?
Oh,
What's the
what a
next
pour.
Okay.
Step into the past with your game face on. Box score trivia where legends are born. Who scored the goals and who made the play? Get ready to guess every single day. Box score trivia, bringing the heat from the courts and fields to every athlete's feet. Test your knowledge and show you the best in this game of history. There's no time to rest.
I'd like to show the Cavender twins my candy dick.
Why are we not doing t-shirts anymore? Yeah. The Graham only did like 2, but
We should. I would buy them.
yes. So we're doing December of 02 as our category today, which means if it's December, it's football season. So we're going to do NFL League Leaders 2002. We're going to start with passing yards. Let's see if you got, I mean, you guys should be able to get
Rich Gannon.
should be able to get all of these. Rich Gannon led the league, 4,689.
Trent Green,
7th,
Brett Favor.
8th,
John Kittle.
Kurt Warner.
Kurt Warner, no. John Kitna, no.
Peyton Manning.
3rd, 4,200 yards on the nose.
Thomas
Tom
Brady.
Brady. Yeah.
6th, 3,764. You still need 10, 9, 5, 4, and 2.
Tim Hasselbeck.
Not even, no. Tim?
Matt.
Matt Hasselbeck. I don't know.
Him neither, but I wouldn't have given you something.
Aaron Brooks.
Aaron Brooks, 9th, 3,572.
Kerry Collins.
4th, 4,073. So now you need 2, 5, and 10.
Give us some teams.
Mark
Ten-
Sanchez.
If I give you the team, it's going to be over. Tennessee, Minnesota,
McNair.
Steve McNair.
Dante Culpepper.
Dante
Fifth.
Culpepper.
Buffalo.
Ooh.
What was
Buffalo,
that short
2000.
fuck that went to Boston College?
Not Doug
Flutie?
Flutie.
Not Flutie. He was gone by then.
I mean, the guy that replaced him is on this list.
The guy that replaced Flutie?
No, that replaced this guy is on the list. You already said him.
Jim Kelly?
What?
What?
No, not in 2002. Bolger. Let's see.
Fitzmagic.
Shut up. I hate you.
Carson-
You're going to say Carson Palmer, weren't you?
Yeah, no, he got drafted. the next year.
Bledsoe.
Drew Bledsoe, 2nd, 4,359. Tom Brady was the guy that replaced him.
Was Bledsoe with Buffalo?
Yeah, he went
Yes.
to Buffalo.
And then Dallison was terrible. So let's go rushing touchdown leaders. Again, let's
Corey-
just see how many you can get.
Corey Dillon.
There's one you're absolutely not going to get. And Timmy's off to a great start. No.
What was the guy from San Diego? LaDainian Tomlinson.
5th, 14.
Priest Holmes.
Led the league with 21.
Edger and James.
No.
Marshall Faulk.
No.
Sean Alexander.
2nd, 16. Tied for second.
Boone County, Kentucky.
Settle down.
Alabama.
Natron Means.
Not
No.
a chance. Well, you thought LaDainian Tomlinson and Natron Means were actually, I'm pretty sure Natron Means 02 was playing for Jacksonville.
Thought they were a powerhouse at that point. Give us some teams.
Bucks was Michael
Jerome
Pittman,
Bettis.
but he sucked.
Jerome Bettis, no. We got Minnesota, the Tennessee.
Tiki
Nowlands.
Barber.
Tiki Barber was tied for 9th.
What's the Ohio State guy from Tennessee?
Maurice Claret.
No, wrong.
Oh, wait, you're playing.
Eddie George.
8th.
Eddie George. Yeah, that's a good one.
Nolans, Buffalo, Denver,
Deuce McAllister.
and Miami. Deuce McAllister tied for 6th with 13.
Oh shit.
You're not going to get the guy from Minnesota, so don't even try.
Miami.
I don't know who it is.
What are the teams?
Shit, the guy
Miami?
from Texas with dreads.
Oh,
Ricky
Ricky Williams.
Ricky
Ricky
Williams.
Williams.
Yeah, Denver and Buffalo are the 2 left.
Denver. Was that
Terrell Davis.
he also played at Miami.
He did.
Clinton Portis.
Clinton Portis 4th. So you just see the guy from Buffalo. The guy from Minnesota tied for 9th was Mo Williams. I have no idea who that is.
He's Mo Vaughn's brother.
That checks out. It's actually
Guy
Mo's
from-
even spelled wrong.
Buffalo.
MEAU.
It's MOE.
I got nothing
Buffalo.
for Buffalo. 2000.
Willis McGahee.
4, 3,
Buffalo.
2.
Willis McGahee.
Travis Henry tied for
What I
6th with
said.
13. No, Willis Henry.
Derek's
Henry.
cousin.
Willis Henry.
Last category. Let's see if I can find it. I lost it. Oh shit. Found it. Reception leaders. Let's see how
Marvin
many you can get.
Harrison.
Led the league 143. No one is close.
143.
Torrey Holt.
Let's just go down there. Chad Johnson.
No. Torrey Holt was tied for 10th with 91.
Larry
Andy
Fitzgerald.
Moss.
No, and Randy Moss 3rd with 106.
Terrell Owens.
Chris Carter.
Tied for 4th with 100. Chris Carter, no.
About Jerry Rice. He was still
Tied-
in.
9th with 92. Playing
Tim
for
Brown?
the Oakland Raiders. No Tim Brown. There is a Brown on here, but it's not Tim.
All right, give us some teams.
Oakland, there's 2 guys from Oakland. Jerry Rice is one of them. Buffalo, New England, the Bears.
Troy Brown.
Troy Brown tied for 6th with 97. Buffalo again, and Pittsburgh.
Hines Ward.
Hines Ward 2nd with 112. Timmy's favorite player.
Fuck that guy.
Stupid
Buffalo, Oakland.
So you got Buffalo, Chicago, and Oakland.
Chicago.
2 from Buffalo. Excuse me. 2
Was it
Buffalo.
the guy that shot himself? No, he was still in college. Who's the guy that shot himself?
Braylon Edwards.
No,
Plaxico Burress.
Plaxico Burress.
Not
yeah.
him either. It's neither one.
He was still at Michigan State.
4, 3, 2, 1. 4th from Buffalo, Eric Molds had 100 on the nose. 6th of your Chicago Bears, Marty Booker, 97. He had one of the greatest catches in NFL history. Google it. And then 8th, Pillis Price.
He had one of the catches of NFL history.
No, it was amazing. He got just smashed in the face by John Lynch and held onto the ball. Pillis Price was 8th, Buffalo 94, and tied for 10th with Oakland. A running back, Charlie Garner, had 91.
I don't know who half those guys are.
And that was box score trivia.
What about sacks, fool?
Oh, yeah. Well, shit, I already took it down, bitch.
2002, we got to do sacks.
All right.
I
give
got
me-
one.
Why don't you go ahead
Simeon
and-
Rice, Tampa Bay Buccaneer legend.
Go ahead and start naming them off.
Troy Polamalu.
Sacks?
Yeah.
Timmy's
He
real
played-
good at this game.
He was a safety that played down in the box.
Oh my God.
Your box.
Strahan.
So far, I went too far. So far, we've had Simeon Rice. Was that one?
Yeah.
Yep.
Second with 15.5. Troy Polamalu. Not a chance in hell.
Sap.
The second. Who's the second one? That Dave
Michael
said?
Strahan.
Michael Strahan. Tied for 9th with 11.
Sap.
Warren Sapp. No.
No. He was a
Jason
tackle.
Pierre-Paul or whatever.
No.
No.
There's some good ones on this list.
Who was the guy that played for the Dolphins?
Jason Taylor.
Jason Taylor.
Jason Taylor.
I shouldn't have said that. I didn't see his name. He led the league with 18.
I didn't see his name. He was number fucking one.
It's on top in bold. I didn't.
What
see
about
it.
Julius Peppers with Panthers?
Tied for 6th with 12.
Christian Okoye.
There
my
might
God.
be. Oh good lord. There might be. There's one, maybe two more. You guys are gonna get on this list.
Give us some teams.
Oakland, Washington, St. Louis, Green Bay, Philadelphia, San Francisco, and Indianapolis.
Freeney.
Dwight Freeney 3rd with 13.
Adam
Green
Archuleta.
Bay.
No. Why do you keep naming safeties?
It's a good game.
Who was the guy that wore the
Bob
neck
Sanders.
brace? St. Louis neck brace. I think he played for Tennessee.
St. Louis neck brace.
He wore the
That's-
big freaking
That's
tag.
what his instead of a name on
Why
the back of
wasn't
his
that a
jersey, it's
clue
just a
on the
neck
match
brace.
game the other day? St.
Leonard
Louis
Little.
neck brace. Well,
Hollywood secrets.
My finger slipped.
Leonard Little is one of Dave's faves. He was tied for 6th with 12. How the hell you went from Rams neck brace to Leonard Little, I don't know, but I'm here for it. Here's the rest of
Leonard
your top-
Little wore the neck brace.
Did he? I'm going to have to look at that. I don't know. The rest
Let's
of your
Google
top
it.
10, tied for 9th, LeVar Arrington, Roderick Coleman, and Michael Strahan. Tied for 6th, Leonard Little, Julius Peppers, and Kabir Gabaha Bilamila from the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah, he played for Tennessee.
Tied for 4th, Andre Carter and Hugh Douglas, and then you got 1, 2, and 3. And
I ain't
that's
seeing no neck braces on Leonard Little. Oh, there's
No.
one. Got
No
one.
neck
Boom.
braces.
Nailed it.
One time he wore a neck brace.
Nailed it.
Leonard Little neck brace.
Can you see it? Neck
Oh, it's a
brace.
cowboy collar.
Yeah, that's what I said.
No, he didn't play for the Cowboys.
Shut up, Timmy.
Hit my clip.
Hollywood secrets in the air. Everyone will play their share. Dave's Faves is the name. Movie trivia is the game.
So did you watch The Godfather?
No, he'd still be watching it if he did.
I forgot all about it, actually.
I forgot.
All right, 5 movie this week. We're tied 7.5 to 7.5. Get your markers and your paper ready. 5 movies. Here we go. Movie number A with a budget of $52 million. Our first movie this week grossed a total of $352.1 million at the box office. Pretty good.
It's getting it.
This is an American crime comedy drama film.
What? It's a lot of words.
Barely 17 yet, Frank is a skilled forger who has passed as a doctor, lawyer, and pilot. FBI agent Carl becomes obsessed with tracking down the con man who only revels in the pursuit. This film stars Leonardo DiCaprio and Tom Hanks.
You want to hear a joke? Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself. 5, 4.
This is one of TJ's faves. I
3.
love this movie.
Timmy, go.
Is it Catch Me If You Can?
Yes. TJ.
Boom. Catch Me If You Can.
Both. Look at y'all.
Never
go.
seen it.
What?
It is such a good movie.
It is. It's based on a true story. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Christopher Walken, Leonardo DiCaprio, Tom Hanks. What more do I need to say? Go watch the movie.
Yeah. And the hot girl from January Jones.
Who?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah. from X-Men. Yeah, she's Emma Frost. Yeah.
I loved her talk show.
That's Kelly Clarkson.
No, Jenny Jones.
Oh, no,
Did
January Jones.
You liked the Janet Jones show?
Jenny Jones was hot.
When?
I'd rather bang Sally Jesse Raphael.
What does that mean right now?
Just pretend she's a Ninja Turtle.
I'd rather fuck
All right, here we go.
I'd rather fuck Morton Downey Jr.
He smells like cigarettes.
He sure does.
Movie number B with a budget of $142 million.
Lord.
Our second movie this week grossed $432 million at the box office.
Okay.
This is an American spy film. Bond. James Bond
No.
is sent to investigate the connection between a North Korean terrorist and a diamond mogul who is funding the development of an international space weapon. This film stars Pierce Brosnan and Halle Berry.
I don't. I know the names of them. I don't know the order.
Halle Berry.
I liked her better in Swordfish.
Matt
Damon.
Matt
When she had her nipples out. Yes.
for shizzle.
All right, Timmy, what you got?
Goldeneye?
Nope.
Negative.
Brown
That's,
Eye.
Famke Janssen or whatever.
Famke Stubelman.
Ivana Humpalot.
The world is not enough. 007.
Negative.
Damn it.
None.
That was
Die.
the name of it? None.
Die Another Day.
See,
I thought it
if
was Timothy Dalton.
I was either between that or Tomorrow Never Dies. So
Nope, that's Terry Hatcher.
Mm.
Yeah, she's
Mm.
All right. How do y'all only remember the Bond chicks?
I don't know why you're saying y'all. I barely remember the Bond actors.
Pierce
My
Brosnan.
favorite was George Lazenby.
Daniel Craig is my favorite.
Daniel Craig's a good one.
Daniel
Casino
Craig's
Royale.
terrible.
Movie
Sean Connery is the only answer.
movie number C on a budget of $34 million. Our third movie this week grossed $54.6 million at the box office.
Right in the
Lost
nuts.
Money. It lost money.
This is an American fantasy comedy film.
That's why.
What?
An attractive and popular teenager who is mean-spirited towards others finds herself in the body of an older man and must find a way to get back to her original body. This film stars Rob Schneider and Rachel McAdams. And it ain't Deuce Bigelow.
Dude, South Park ripped on this so bad. So bad. Rob Schneider is a carrot. Oh, I don't know. I'm not
No
even-
idea. I'm not even gonna guess.
No idea.
You got to take a guess. Them.
Rob Schneider in
Go, Timmy. 5,
Hold on.
4, 3.
How the hell do you smell Snyder?
his name is not the title.
2, 1.5, 1. Timmy, go.
Rob Schneider has tits.
DJ.
Does anyone remember me?
The hot chick.
The answer is no, by the way.
The hot chick.
Okay. Whatever you say.
See, I'm getting y'all now because y'all were nailing them earlier, and I had to put a stop to that bullshit.
And pull
That's-
some Rob Schneider out your
No,
ass.
that's fine, Efren. Just go ahead and do that.
On a budget of $20 million. Movie number D this week grossed $57.6 million at the box office.
Not great.
This is an American coming-of-age teen comedy drama film.
Like, what? Why?
How many words? That's a lot of words.
You muted.
Dumb shit. You muted yourself, dummy.
Banging. A band director recruits a Harlem street drummer to play at a Southern university. This film stars Nick Cannon and Zoe Saldana.
Oh, what the hell?
By the way, I didn't watch these dumbass movies when they came out.
You got to remember, I was over in the desert at this time, so I saw every movie. Bootleg. People be walking in front of you and shit. I'm giving y'all a hint.
Yeah, that does nothing for me.
Nick Cannon.
No,
makes
hold
movies.
on. Shit, I know.
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
I got it wrong, but I don't care.
Okay.
Timmy, go.
Drumline.
Drumline, Timmy C. TJ, what you got?
Taking back the yard.
You're thinking of Stomp the Yard.
That is
Yeah.
what I was thinking of. Thank you.
Taking back the yard.
This is fun.
All right, our last movie of the week is a sequel of a sequel with a
So it's
budget
the third?
of $10 million.
That's not
Our
a good
last
one.
film this week grossed $33.5 million
Still made money.
at the box office. This is an American stoner comedy film. Working as security guards, Craig and Day Day run into the thief who stole their Christmas presents. Top flight security of the world, Craig. Stars Ice Cube and Mike Epps. Top flight security of the world, Craig.
I have no idea.
It's a day of the week. Plus some.
Stop it.
Timmy C. Hold on. Go.
Friday after next.
Timmy C. Friday after next. TJ.
You gave me the hint, so I stopped writing, but I was going to write Merry Birthmas. Was going to be my title.
1, 2. Shit. So now it's Timmy. 10.5. TJ. 8.5.
Well, here's a clue. Like, the more words you put into like the description of the movie, the less likely I'm going to know it.
This is a coming of age drama comedy
Murder
teen
Murder
mystery.
document.
Listen to him blurt out songs. Half the words are always wrong. Digs up hits that lost their flair. He's got no clue but doesn't care. One hit wonder. Timmy C's voice ain't so sweet. Blabber on about yesterday's fame while we all just cringe in shame.
One hit wonders.
You know what I just realized?
What?
Do you know what that neon sign says at the end?
What?
One hit wounders. There's 2 O's.
I should probably pay attention.
All right. One hit wonder number 1. This one hit wonder is by an actor.
That narrows it down.
Jamie Foxx.
It was a commercial success, becoming this actor's first Billboard Hot 100 number 1 single, remaining there for 12 consecutive weeks.
Jamie Foxx.
That's not even a fucking song.
But that's the singer.
This song won an Academy Award for Best Original Song, making it the first hip-hop song to receive the award, and also won the Grammy Award for Best Rap Song and Best Rap Solo Performance.
Wild Wild West. We're
Wow. Wow.
Anyone who watched, anyone who
came out
listens to
in
our show,
2000, though.
anyone who listens to our show previously, they know I'm out already. So
The most memorable scene from the movie this was taken from was Brittany Murphy getting taken to Pound Town at a car factory by the main character, B Rabbit.
Lose Yourself.
You got to lose yourself in the music the moment you own it. You better never let it go. You only got one shot.
Chance to blow, because opportunity comes once in a word. Eminem. Lose Yourself.
Correct.
No, I got that part.
Got it.
The actor. Yes.
Yeah, because he's such a renowned actor. Fucking tool.
One hit wonder number 2.
One hit wonders.
This one hit wonder is a duet. No, Dave, it is not Islands in the Stream.
It should be.
I tell you about the time I scored 100 on Islands in Scream Nintendo Wii.
Islands in the Stream.
Scream.
That's what
Scream.
it sounded like.
Scream. Islands in a stream. That is what we are. No one in between.
Stop it.
How can we be wrong?
This song was a
Sail
commercial
away with me.
and critical success and was nominated for Vocal Event of the Year.
Picture,
At the-
Kid Rock and Sheryl Crow.
Wow.
Whoa.
Boom.
I'm
Nailed
impressed.
it. I put your picture away.
Technically, because of
the
the recording companies, the original song was supposed to be with alternative country singer Allison Moore. I don't even know who that chick is.
She's a whore.
Probably.
No, she's a Moore.
Oh, more.
All right. One hit wonder number 3. We got 3 this week. This one hit wonder's artist obviously can't spell because the name of the song is misspelled. Stupid. She tries to get the rub by featuring one of the Killer Bees in this song.
B. Brian Blair.
It could have been Jim Brunzell.
Jumping Jim Brunzell is what I was going to say. Jeff Bagwell.
This song was released as the lead single from an album called Stripped. And basically, Stripped. And basically, she is in the video. She's lowered into a boxing ring in a cage, and a dance routine in the ring were
Dirty.
filmed.
Christina Aguilera. Wanna get dirty? Wanna get a little bit dirty? Let's get ready. It's about time to get fired up now. Wanna get.
She was hot.
I'm glad you let me participate this week. That was nice of you.
She's so
3-0,
hot there.
Dave.
Yeah, Dave just walked a mud hole dry.
Yeah, because you picked a bunch
That
of
video
shit.
with Christina Aguilera, boy.
If only he had some fucking slippers on, he could really walk that shit dry.
Slippers.
Too bad. You should go to the gas station. But no,
these
you
are
have,
real slippers with
you have rubber soles on them. You
they have
can't
rubber
do that.
soles.
Yeah.
Dave's
These aren't-
actually, Dave's
These
like a
aren't
matter
poor
of
people
fact,
strippers.
I
Slippers.
am going to the gas station after this. So
All right. Well, I guess let's jump into our stories. Here, December 9th, 2002, Sports Illustrated names Lance Armstrong their Sportsman of the Year. This goofy fuck.
the guy that's going to sell you some siding as soon as this.
I had
budget is
his
over.
yellow bracelet.
I did too.
Live
Everyone
strong.
had it.
Yeah. Here, Armstrong was on the latest of his umpteenth Tour de France victories in a row, like 11-4.
He cheated.
Shh, we'll get to that.
Oh, my bad.
Does it really matter? Because they all cheated.
That's true. It's absolutely true.
Yeah, but he had, well, we'll get, hold on.
He was just the best cheater.
This was 4 years after he beat cancer, which led to him losing one of his testicles and led to me calling him the Uniballer.
Uniballer.
So unnecessary.
So correct me if I'm wrong, but
He
don't
banged Sheryl Crow.
worse in athletics after beating cancer. I mean, it seems like okay, not this guy. Apparently, he has cancer and it becomes his fucking superpower.
I mean, Mario Lemieux did it.
No, he was pretty good beforehand.
Wait, are you saying that Armstrong wasn't good before?
No, all right. Lance Armstrong, prior to cancer, had only won 2 total stages of the Tour de France in his career. And this, like, there's 14 stages to each race. He had only won 2 stages.
Yeah, that seems suspicious.
After cancer, he became Superman. He won like 6 in
He's
a row
no
or something.
Greg LeMond.
Not 6 stages. He won 6 whole goddamn races in a row.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
But do we think that maybe him missing 1 ball might have helped his aerodynamics?
Absolutely, I do.
Now he could totally.
Yeah,
It probably didn't hurt on the.
Well, like the seat, it wasn't like bothering
Yeah.
him. Like he was straddling the
Like,
front.
look at
it
this.
was
This ball
one
just
side.
hangs out. I don't even tuck it in the pants anymore.
He wasn't.
I just ride with my ball hanging out.
He wasn't split in the front.
No, there you go. And no, this guy was blood doping, definitely, allegedly. Actually, he settled out of court. This guy definitely blood doped. What
Definitely.
a fucking cheater. On August 23rd, 2005, a major French daily sports newspaper that I can't pronounce reported on its front page under the headline, "The Armstrong Lie," that 6 urine samples taken from the cyclist during the prologue and 5 stages of the 1999 Tour de France, frozen and stored. That's weird. They're freezing pee and storing it. The Laboratoire des National LNDD.
Laboratoire National de Dépistage du Dopage de Châtenay-Malabry.
Whatever, had tested positive
Bless you.
for Uri Naga, not gonna work here anymore. EPO, whatever it's called.
Erythroprotein.
I don't even know what that means, but it sounds bad. In October 2005, in response to calls from the IOC, the International Olympic Committee, and the WADA, World Anti-Doping Agency, for an independent investigation. So they did this. The report said tests on the urine samples were conducted improperly and fell so short of scientific standard that it was completely irresponsible to suggest they constitute evidence of anything. How do they draw pee wrong? How does that happen?
They took it out of the back and not the front.
Maybe he's shit in a cup.
There's poop in here.
Told me to use the bathroom in the cup.
We thought he was taking corn, but apparently he's not.
I thought it was a little small for what you wanted.
But here's
Got
the
it on
fun
my
part.
fingers.
The IOC Ethics Commission subsequently censured. This is the greatest name in sports history. Dick Pound,
Stop it.
the president of WADA.
Now
How
it's
can your
absurd.
name be Dick Pound and you're the president of WADA? And
He's British.
he was a member of the
It's
IOC.
that's Dick Money in Britain.
Like Dick Dollar.
Dick Dollar. For his statements in
Coxswain.
the media that suggested wrongdoing by Armstrong. How dare you, Dick Pound?
Oh, Dick Ruble over there.
In a series of emails in May 2010, Floyd Landis admitted to doping and accused Armstrong and others of the same, because like Dave said, they were all doing it.
Penis pesos.
Fucking narc.
In June 2010, Armstrong hired a criminal defense attorney to represent him in this investigation. Shocker. So it took all this. In October 2012, we're no longer with WADA. We're in USADA,
USADA.
U.S. Anti-Doping Agency, formally charged him with running a massive doping ring.
Oh.
It also sought to ban him from participating in sports sanctioned by WADA for life.
He was already old as shit by then. It didn't matter.
By the way, Armstrong chose not to appeal the findings, saying it would not be worth the toll on his family. Guilty.
Also, I'm 52. Like I'm
As a result, but see, he could have kept his things if he'd have fought it.
right.
But as a result, he was stripped of all of his achievements from August 98 onward. So, hey, anything you did after cancer, you're full of shit.
We all know he won it. It doesn't matter.
Including his 7 Tour de France, but he doesn't get to say he's a Tour de France champion.
Yeah, huh? I got
Well,
it
he
on
doesn't.
tape. Got it on
He
tape.
can say,
I got the magazine.
I got it on Betamax.
Yeah.
He also received a lifetime ban from all sports that follow the WADA code. He also dated Sheryl Crow for a bit, but she broke up with him after he found out she only had, only had one nut. It'd be weird if he found out she had one nut.
Let's see, that'd have been perfect because then they would have made a pair.
His pair of nuts.
Just two nuts hanging out.
It's
Well,
like,
then
Oh,
that's
by the
a-
way, there's him telling you how many nuts you should have.
they together they would have been like when the kid finally puts the silver monkey together in Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Hey, Lance, how many nuts did you have in 97?
Dude's worth $50 million.
It's pretty good.
Can't take that from him.
That's like half of what you're worth. That's okay.
You could smear me all day long about blood
Could you
doping
put
or whatever.
Could you put butterscotch on your dick and have you try a dick?
Right on it. 50 million.
I will shit in a cup today.
For WADA. Dick Pound, come here.
Because it was so crazy because Lance Armstrong won 7 in a row.
Yeah.
And it was like this huge deal. And then he retired. And then Floyd Landis won the next one. Everybody was like, holy shit, what is going on here? And
Well, yeah,
Floyd,
they were all-
he
they were all-
folded like a cheap piece of paper.
He
I
did.
cheated. I cheated.
Yeah.
Like,
I have seen the light.
and Lance Armstrong was like, what the shit, man? They had this whole thing, like they take the blood out, they
Yeah,
spin
that's
it,
what
do
blood-
this whole
like,
thing
you
and
take-
put it back
like-
in.
You take it out and you spin your red blood cells and oxygenate them
Mhm.
and then put them back in. I don't know how that shit works. I mean,
Hey guys, let's take all
fucking-
the shit out of me and let's spin it.
the
And see
fucking
what it
French
does.
can't even figure out how to take a pee into a cup properly.
But here's the deal. Everybody was doing this shit.
Yes.
Same with MLB, the steroid era of MLB. All
That's
those
why I
players,
That's why I
All
maintain
those players
it's an
belong in-
aerodynamic advantage.
all those players belong in the Hall of Fame. Barry Bonds, Roger Clemens, dude, they were all doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna the best ones, you're out. But did you see how much smaller Barry Bonds' head is now compared to what it used to be?
Yeah, it looks like a human being again.
Yeah. But I mean, everybody in MLB was juicing, and it was the best time to watch baseball.
It was phenomenal.
Well, that's okay. Now that Armstrong stopped blood doping, he has 2 nuts.
It came back.
It grew back.
Lance, how many nuts you got now?
One's made out of polyester, but I do have 2.
It's like a glass eye.
Well, now it's time to talk about one of Dave's faves. Pow. What?
What?
On December 20th, 2002, Gangs of New York is released in theaters worldwide.
Solid.
Set in the 1800s, Gangs of New York centered around a long-running Catholic Protestant feud that erupts into violence, just as an Irish immigrant group is protesting the threat of conscription during the Civil War. If you've never seen Gangs of New York, do yourself a solid and check it out right now. Timmy C, I can't believe you've never seen this movie. It is excellent. If you watch this, I'll watch Breakfast at Tiffany's.
It's the
Breakfast
Breakfast
at
Club.
Tiffany's.
Whatever.
Don't give a flying rat's ass if you watch Breakfast at Tiffany's.
I meant Breakfast Club.
By the way, hold on. Speaking of Tiffany, sorry, you brought me into a thing. So last night I was watching the final
Countdown by Asia.
of Cobra Kai.
Oh.
Guess who the
spoiler
fuck?
alert.
Guess who the fuck is in it?
Spoiler alert.
Jesse Spano.
Oh, I
Fucking
love
Elizabeth
her.
Berkley shows
Yes,
up
I
in
love-
Cobra
She was my
Kai.
favorite on Saved by the Bell.
I was like, whip your titties out. Come on.
She did caffeine.
watch
She was a drug addict.
One of those girls to say by the pod or say by the pod.
Say by the pod.
Say by the pod.
Efren.
Yeah,
Efren was the girl.
Efren got naked on any given Sunday. Did you guys see that?
Gangs of New York is directed by Martin Scorsese and stars Leonardo DiCaprio, Cameron Diaz, and Daniel Day-Lewis, whose performance was highly acclaimed. Gangs of New York received 10 nominations at the 75th Academy Award, including Best Picture, Best Director for Scorsese, and Best Actor for Daniel Day-Lewis.
I thought Daniel Day-Lewis was an Indian. Wasn't he in that, like, not Dances with Wolves? What was the other one?
That's
I mean,
Kevin Costner.
No, but Daniel
Is he
Day-Lewis.
in,
was Last of the Mohicans?
Last of the Mohicans.
Yeah. One of my college professors was an extra in that movie. He is also not an Indian, so that's kind of odd. Lots of fake Indians in Last of the Mohicans.
Isn't Danny Trejo in them too?
He's Mexican.
Yeah, totally not Indian. Gangs of New York.
Can we not
New
find
York-
any Indians around anymore?
They
Go to
don't
a
act.
fucking casino on a reservation.
Boy,
Makes New York at a fragile but
formative.
formative moment in U.S. history. The Civil War, then in its second year, has resulted in mass casualties for the North.
Alan Alda wrecking shit.
The survival of the American nation was then very much in doubt, with new immigrants coming ashore every day, not yet invested in the United States' existence, wanting only a better life than the one they left behind. The city was bursting at the seams with recent arrivals from many nations and religions. These immigrants competed against blacks and resentful Caucasian native-born citizens for jobs and for political influence.
Well, that's fucking ridiculous. Native-born Caucasians. They had been here all of 70 years at that point.
The resulting struggle was a toxic mix of racial and cultural animosities, with political corruption and rampant criminality thrown in for good measure. The result? One of the most violent and realist depictions of life in New York. If you have not seen this movie, it is violent. And TJ, have you seen it?
Yes, I have.
So good.
It's
so good.
bananas.
According to Roger Ebert, Gangs of New York rips up the postcards of American history and reassembles them into a violent, blood-soaked story of our bare-knuckled past. The New York it portrays in the years between the 1840s and the Civil War, as a character observes, the forge of hell in which groups clear space by killing their rivals. A lot of this is all based off a true story. So it is not a true story, but it is based off shit that happened. Competing fire brigades and police forces fight in the streets. Audiences throw rotten fruit at an actor portraying Abraham Lincoln. Blacks and Irish are chased by the mobs, and Navy ships fire on the city as the poor riot against the draft into the Civil War. After post-production was nearly completed in 2001, the film was delayed for over a year. The official justification was after the September 11th attacks, certain elements of the picture may have made audience members uncomfortable. The film's closing shot is a view of modern-day New York, complete with the World Trade Center towers, despite them having been destroyed over a year before the film's release. This movie is awesome.
Yes.
All right. So 2 things here. You talk so glowingly about this, and you won't watch The Godfather, which this is very similar, by the way. And the reason that I haven't seen this film,
Cameron Diaz in The Godfather.
nope, this fucking guy. What is he? What is
The Butcher.
what Irish gang is he part of? P.T. Barnum and Bailey?
Willy
The
Wonka.
Butcher.
Willy fucking Wonka.
Fish and chips.
What the hell?
Also, it's hilarious.
Look at these dumb fucks. Blood soaked in their 10-gallon hats.
They're
I think-
Irish, all right?
There is something, an interesting juxtaposition of like natural born Caucasians. Like, dude, my grandma she sailed over here on the ship. She sailed over here on the ship. Like, oh my God, did she make it?
On the
She took the shuttle from Elon.
Yeah. Did she make it? Like, yeah. She said, Meemaw, come meet Terry. Like, you can't do that. She's right here. She made it. That's how long
She
ago it
flew
was.
over.
On a turtle dove.
But it was, talking about New York and stuff during this time period, it was crazy up there with everything going on.
Well, yeah, look at the way that guy was dressed.
Yeah.
I thought Club 54 was fucked up, and then I saw that picture. I'm like, shit.
You have to watch this movie. I promise you, if you watch this movie, I'll watch Breakfast Club.
I watch The Godfather because you'll like The Godfather.
She probably
It's
liked
so
Breakfast Club.
Mm.
long.
But it's good.
Making up for you can't refuse.
Yeah, that's the first 30 minutes of it.
I want to watch Godfather, but I also want to watch Breakfast Guy or whatever.
Breakfast pizza. I mean, I would be
Breakfast
upset.
at Tiffany's.
I would be upset also if I had to dress like, a Family Guy character all the time.
Buy a car.
But this last story, not so funny, but I'm sure we'll find a way. I'm going to wrap up this week's show with one of the Burgess.
Burgess, there you go. You made it funny.
Crushed it. Biggest murder cases of our lifetime.
English, please.
The murder of Laci Peterson. There's big time events that happen in your lifetime in which you can remember exactly where you were when you heard or saw it. I don't remember exactly where I was when I heard about Laci Peterson, but I do remember the case unfolding as it happened.
Yes.
Boing.
I was in Kuwait.
Oof. She was hot.
Okay.
She was hot.
Making me a little uncomfortable. Thank you. The story revolves around Laci Peterson and her husband, Scott. The two met while attending Cal Poly University, which doesn't sound like it. Sounds like a
That guy looks fucking fake.
He is.
Look at his spray tan.
He is, and we'll find out. Cal Poly sounds like where they make toothpaste, not a university. There was a restaurant in Morro Bay where Scott Peterson worked. Eventually, Scott gives Laci his number in 1994, and they began dating. The two graduated. Laci first in 97, then Scott in 98, but the two did marry late in 97. Laci took a job in Prunedale, California, and it is believed that Scott participated in his first extramarital affair during this time, but he gave no details as to who or for how long. So if you're keeping track at home, like 6 months, he made it.
Okay, so like you got that at home, and you're like, hey, I probably need to be stepping out on her.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
Real smart guy. Scott graduated with his Bachelor's of Science in Agricultural Business.
His name should have been Scrote.
Yeah, absolutely. Or just, what word did
Bye,
I
Dave.
want just now? Chode? The chode. That was what I wanted. He's getting it handy. And he graduated with his Bachelor's of Science in Agricultural Business, and he took that degree and started a farm. Just kidding. Opened a sports bar in San Luis Obispo called The Shack. The couple sold the bar in 2001 to move to Modesto, California to start a family. In 2002, It appeared that the dream would come true as Laci finds out she's pregnant with a due date of February 10th, 2003. In November of 2002, Scott meets massage therapist Amber Fry, thus starting another affair for Scott. 1 month later, Laci would go missing. Weird how that happens. She officially went missing on December 23rd, 2002, right before Christmas. Really, what a dick. 1 week later, the Scott and Amber Fry relationship is discovered by the family. Keep this in mind also. Amber had no idea, so his mistress had no idea he was married. He had a different apartment, whole 9 yards. She had no idea. On April, once the family is notified of the affair, Scott becomes suspect number 1, which she probably was anyway. On April 13th, 2003, 2 hikers discovered
This
2
is
bodies.
Amber Fry, by the way.
Amber, yes.
What a... Okay.
I won't go into detail about how the bodies were found because it's pretty gross, but they're found on the San Francisco Bay shoreline of Richmond's Point Isabel Regional Shoreline. DNA confirmed it was Laci and her unborn son, Connor. Once Scott is made suspect number 1, a tracker is put onto his car, and with that information, plus phone records and everything else, he is arrested on April 18th, 2003. Scott is still in prison to this day. He was originally sentenced to death, but it was commuted to life without parole.
I hope
Fuck you,
he's
Scott
had
Peterson.
to try a few dicks while he's in prison.
And he don't get no ice cream coating either. It's just
No, just straight. Ugh.
Dude's a complete piece of shit.
yeah.
What he did. I mean, here's the thing. TJ, you're married.
Yes.
I'm married. Timmy C, you're in a serious relationship. Here's the deal. Doesn't matter if you have kids, if your wife's pregnant. If you're unhappy, there's this thing called separation and divorce.
Yeah. Just do that.
Maybe not kill her.
You know, you can part ways.
Yeah.
Even if you lose half your shit, you can part ways and you can go live the life you want to do. You can bang massage therapists. You can go golfing. You can fish.
Are you a kicker for the Ravens now?
Or the quarterback.
Whatever you want. So here's the thing. Life's simple. It really is. What he did was took a life of a lady who
And a unborn baby.
But here's the deal. A lady who, by all intents and purposes, married him, loved him,
Mhm.
and wanted to start a family with him.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't want a family.
Mm-hmm.
You could have easily said, I'm out. I found some other strange, whatever. This ain't for me. I'm out. She would have been devastated. Over time, guess what? She would have gotten her life back on track. Things would have been just fine. She would have met another man, somebody else. Baby Connor could have lived the life that he deserved. And what you did was a cowardice way out. And like, how did he ever think he was going to get away with this? Everybody knew.
He's not very good. It took
Everybody
them
knew.
no time to figure it out.
Everybody knew from the moment it happened who did this shit.
Correct.
You just happened to go fishing. When, you know, like if you go and watch the Laci Peterson thing on Netflix.
Yeah, it's very good.
It's
well done.
phenomenal.
Yeah.
But the cops were all over this from the start. They knew what the hell was up.
Yeah.
They knew what was going on. And then when Amber Fry came out, it was just icing on the cake of boom, he did this. And now it's just, I mean, basically the whole thing was we have to find the body.
Yeah.
So the only way he ever would have really gotten away with it is if they never found those bodies. And the bodies were in horrid shape.
Yeah. They've been in the water for like 4 months.
Yeah. So, I mean, Laci Peterson was pretty much dismembered and ridiculous to a girl that had many friends, a family, and she didn't do anything wrong here. She got pregnant. She married you and got pregnant. That's what she did that was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
It is too easy in this day and age. If you're unhappy in a marriage, you know, hey, I'm married. Guess, Jandy, I don't love you anymore. I want to go see other people.
I'm clipping that, by the way.
She would be devastated.
Yeah.
She would move on. If Jandy came up to me, Dave, I don't love you anymore. I want to go see other people. Okay, it's going to suck. Guess what? Tomorrow's a new day. We're going to move on. That's how shit happens. But what he did was selfish. And the fact that he's still living in prison and you have these stupid bitches that are in love with him and write him love letters and have girlfriends or whatever. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you people?
A lot.
That just goes to show you how stupid people are in this world.
Them
This
bitches-
guy literally killed his wife with his unborn child in her. And you think he's cute.
Charles
or you
Manson,
think he's this or that.
Richard Ramirez, they all have groupies.
Yeah,
Bananas.
they all. I mean, that just shows you how fucked up people are.
Yeah, them bitches are wearing fucking slippers to the gas station.
Yeah,
Probably.
you stupid whore buying lottery tickets so you can give them commissary money.
But it's not funny, but it's funny because he was so bad at trying to cover this up.
Yeah, he's like,
They come to his house, they're like, hey, that boat wasn't here last time. Where'd you get that boat? He's like, I got it 2 months ago. Oh, really? Why
your wife disappeared. You're like, hey, I need a fucking boat.
why is there 60 pounds of concrete in it? Oh, I make anchors out of that. What? we need to put a tracker on this man's car.
But it's just they've made it too simple. And to a point, it's probably too simple to where people do get divorced, where it's like, dude, your problems are shit. You guys could easily fix that.
Yeah.
But it's like, no, it's an easy way out. And he didn't even take the easy way out. He literally killed her and ruined not only two people, Laci was alive. Connor was gonna be around shortly.
2 more months.
But all of her family, all of her friends, their lives are forever shattered. I mean, we're all parents.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't trying to bury one of my children.
No.
I'm not trying to bury my wife. Dude, I got to die before everybody.
Good news, you probably will.
Probably will. It's going to stroke out watching fucking football one day or something. But I mean, it's...
God damn it, Jameis!
But it's just like people blow my mind with their stupidity. Case in point. What kind of normal fuck goes to the gas station in pajamas and slippers?
and scratches lottery tickets in front of Dave.
Luckily, I don't have to worry about that here in the good state of Alabama because we don't have a lottery. Because gambling is a sin.
It's gambling.
Or
Gambling is a sin.
but you have a lot of pajamas.
Dude, every time you I don't go to Walmart just because I don't want to see that shit.
Well, you got Publix too. That
I need to go to Walmart and get my quotas of ass cracks today. Actually, Publix. I've been to Publix down there. It's decent. Publix is decent.
Publix is very nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I have Kroger that I go to.
I have a
people
Kroger
are
too.
stupid.
It's,
What are
it's-
we doing?
It's frustrating, really.
It's kind of the theme of this show is people are stupid except us.
That's what we should have called the show. Is people are dumb.
But I mean,
Part-
I guarantee
part
you
one.
tomorrow that if I went to Jandy and ended our relationship,
She'd be the luckiest girl in the world.
what? She would move on. I mean, she would much rather me say, hey, shit ain't working than fucking kill her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing?
See, if Jamie walked up to me tomorrow and be like, "Hey, I want a divorce." I'm like, "Well, too fucking bad. I can't sign that shit. I can't use my hand." So
Don't have any health insurance.
you're gonna have to wait.
But it's just, come on, man. Like, what are you doing? That guy, and you want to know why I'm an advocate for the death penalty?
Mm.
String that fucker up.
Also, it is alarming how many times
I don't know.
this
I'd
scenario.
kind of like to think of him just getting his ass pounded daily for about 20 years.
That dude is in solitary confinement. He's not amongst, I mean, for one, he was on death row for 10 years. So he's not with other people. He's safe in there.
But he's
fine.
only a danger to people who are weaker than him.
Yeah, that's the kind of man you are. You do that, to a woman.
That's why he needs to be in G-pop, just getting that asshole wore out every day.
Also, like it is alarming, again, for someone who like reads and studies this stuff. This scenario that I read to you about Laci and Scott Peterson has happened 9,000 times.
More than that.
What was the couple in Colorado
Yeah, the guy that killed his wife and 2 kids.
and put them in an oil tanker?
Yeah.
The hell are we doing?
All
Right, he
because
needs to
like
help.
you meet somebody else.
Get a divorce, bitch.
Dude, if Jandy met somebody
I've
else,
done it twice. Divide your
Jen-
shit in half. Ain't that bad.
if Jandy went and met somebody tomorrow and was like, "Hey, Dave, I'm out," I'd be like, "Well, thanks for not killing me.
Yeah,
I
thank
don't
you.
really
Thanks
want
for
you to
not-
poison my freaking soup tomorrow night." You know what
I
mean?
would like to. I'm gonna hire her to do that and just see if that's your reaction. I'm pretty sure it'll be a little
here.
different.
Here's a firm
Speaking of the
handshake.
devil,
Here's a firm handshake, and
All right,
Make any
so
promises.
so Jandy,
I get it. I get it.
Dave contends that if you came up to him tomorrow and said, "Hey, babe, I found someone else and fallen in love with him. I don't want to be with you anymore," he would say, "Thanks for not killing me." I feel like his reaction may be just a skosh different.
well, I mean, I'm probably not going to be the nicest guy in the world.
We just, Janny, just so you're
Thank you
caught
for
up,
not killing me. I appreciate it.
We just talked about Laci and Scott Peterson. Is why
Hope you enjoy
So
fucking
she
him.
was pregnant.
Mhm.
He always cheated on her a lot, but then he met a
Amber Fry.
massage therapist named
Hold on.
Amber
Here's
Frey.
what she looked like, by the way.
That's
Yeah.
that's
That's
So
Laci
he
Peterson.
started dating her and had said that his wife had died. And he's like, he's going to be sad because this is the first Christmas without his wife. But he killed her on the 23rd or 24th
23rd.
of December.
Yep.
He killed her, took her, he had a fishing boat, took her and dumped her body into the bay. Pregnant with their baby that was due in a month.
Okay.
So we're talking about how easy it is in America to get out of a marriage. Hey, I'm not in love with you anymore. I think I'm going to go my separate way.
Hey, Lance, how many times has Timmy been divorced?
Like, yeah, dude, this isn't India. Let's just go down to the courthouse, get this shit figured out.
So, and I was saying, like, I could literally be like, Jandy, I don't love you anymore. I'm leaving. It's going to devastate you, but would you rather me kill you or?
Well, in that case, I'd probably kill you.
Dang. She said we're gonna get divorced and also knife in the throat.
Honestly, Jandy, we got to talk about your whole self-worth if you're worried about Dave leaving. I mean,
Ow.
Jesus. Rude. I think that's a good way to.
you'd be like, "This is terrible," and skip down the driveway.
I think that's a good way to end the show. Is ruin Dave's self-esteem and then go ahead and sign off. It's time to say goodnight. So if you enjoyed this week's episode, please let us know. Give us that 5-star review on YouTube. Subscribe at Drunken Pop 1. Make sure to follow the show on X at Drunken_Pop, on Instagram at Drunken Pop 1, and follow our Patreon network at Ram Sportsnet. As for us, you can find us all on our social media platforms at Dollar Bill Dave.
Follow me on X at Dave in the HSV. Don't be friending me on Facebook and Instagram. That's stalker shit. Jandy, what's your X?
I don't even know. What is my ex?
At Jandeline3 on X.
Or Instagram. I like Instagram.
Timmy C.
At Timmy C 1979.
Or
I-
Instagram. You're not Jandeline3 on Instagram.
Oh, I don't even know what my names are.
J Sue W.
Oh yeah, that's
I'm pretty sure I'm at T Stevens 91 on X and Instagram, I think. Remember, in a world full of projectionists and liars, we're the 3 assholes for truth. See you next week here on Drunken Pop.
Hey, Lance, how many social media platforms should they follow you on?